Biblical Archaeology, 9. Archaeological finds. 800 BC to 700 BC clay seals and inscriptions with names of biblical kings.
The Bible records the history of the relationship between God and the children of Abraham. Archaeology confirms many of the historical details mentioned in the Bible.
In this video series, we discuss various examples. King Jeroboam II ruled Israel 793 to 753 BC. 2 Kings chapter 14. Tiny clay piece from 2,700 years ago confirms Bible's King Jeroboam II. What is arguably the earliest inscribed clay seal impression from the land of Israel, used at the court of Israelite King Jeroboam II, has been authenticated after years of strict laboratory testing under the supervision of Ben-Gurion University professor Yuval Goren. The inscribed clay, known as a bulla, was from Jeroboam II's 8th century BC reign. This bulla is one of the earliest, if not the earliest, inscribed bulla in the land of Israel. Goren told the Times of Israel ahead of the publication of a scientific study in Hebrew in a special edition of the Eretz Yisrael journal dedicated to epigrapher Ada Yardini. The oval bulla is almost identical to a rare, and now lost, much larger jasper stone seal that was found in 1904 by an archaeological excavation at Telephone Megiddo led by Gottlieb Schumacher. Both the remarkable lost seal and the newly authenticated seal impression are adorned by a roaring lion that stands with his tail raised, over which is a paleo-Hebrew inscription, Lashima Evid Yeravam, belonging to Shema the servant, minister of Jeroboam. Jeroboam II is historically understood to have ruled from 788 BC to 748 BC. King Uzziah ruled Judah from about 783 to 742 BC. Burial plaque of King Uzziah has been found. Down in Judah, King Uzziah ruled from about 783 to 742 BC, according to William F. Albright, a contemporary of Amos, Hosea, and Isaiah. Like Solomon, he began well and ended badly. In 2 Chronicles chapter 26 his sin is recorded, which resulted in his being struck with leprosy later in life. When Uzziah died, he was interred in a field of burial that belonged to the kings. His stone burial plaque has been discovered on the Mount of Olives, and it reads, "Here, the bones of Uzziah, king of Judah, were brought. Do not open." King Hezekiah, 721–686 BC. The Sennacherib prism mentions King Hezekiah of Judah, housed at the Oriental Institute, University of Chicago, specifically his confrontation with Assyrian king Sennacherib, 2 Kings chapter 19, in which Sennacherib boasts of trapping Hezekiah in Jerusalem, like a bird in a cage. After having conquered the 10 northern tribes of Israel, the Assyrians moved southward to do the same to Judah, 2 Kings chapters 18–19. The prophet Isaiah, however, told Hezekiah that God would protect Judah and Jerusalem against Sennacherib, 2 Chronicles chapter 32, Isaiah chapter 36–37. Assyrian records confirm this. The cuneiform on a hexagonal, 15-inch baked clay prism found at the Assyrian capital of Nineveh describes Sennacherib's invasion of Judah in 701 BC, in which it claims that the Assyrian king shut Hezekiah inside Jerusalem, like a caged bird. Like the biblical record, however, it does not state that he conquered Jerusalem, which the prism certainly would have done had this been the case. The Assyrians, in fact, bypassed Jerusalem on their way to Egypt, and the city would not fall until the time of Nebuchadnezzar and the Neo-Babylonians in 586 BC. Sennacherib himself returned to Nineveh where his own sons murdered him. King Hezekiah's tunnel in Jerusalem built to bring water into the city as recorded in 2 Kings chapter 20 verse 20. Hezekiah's Siloam tunnel inscription. King Hezekiah of Judah ruled from 721 to 686 BC. Fearing a siege by the Assyrian king, Sennacherib, Hezekiah preserved Jerusalem's water supply by cutting a tunnel through 1,750 feet of solid rock from the Gihon spring to the pool of Siloam inside the city walls. 2 Kings chapter 20, 2 Chronicles chapter 32. At the Siloam end of the tunnel, an inscription, presently in the Archaeological Museum at Istanbul, Turkey, celebrates this remarkable accomplishment. The tunnel has not changed its appearance in 2,700 years. Multiple bully, impressed clay pieces containing his royal seal have also been found. King Hezekiah's seal. Hezekiah, son and successor of Ahaz and the 13th king of Judah, king from about 715–686 BC, is mentioned numerous times in the Bible. A seal has been found, from this king. Conclusion. Many historical details from the Bible have been confirmed by archaeology. And there is no biblical narrative that has been falsified by archaeology. The Bible can be trusted as a collection of historical documents.
Thanks to Michael Moat for compiling this information.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.